From the National Newsroom of the Canadian Press, I'm Karen Rebo. A memorial of flowers and stuffed animals grows in Tumbler Ridge as the northeastern BC community grapples with Tuesday's mass shootings. The violence left 9 people dead, mostly children, as well as the 18-year-old shooter, who police say took her own life. More than 24 others were wounded. Hundreds attended a vigil in Tumbler Ridge last night.
There were young children, teenagers, parents, and grandparents gathering and huddling against the cold and the grief. The mayor told mourners it's okay to cry. Daryl Krakauka says Tumbler Ridge is one big family, and he encouraged people to reach out and support each other, especially the families of those who died in the attack.
Lend your ear when somebody needs your ear. Lend your shoulder when somebody needs your shoulder. Give somebody a hug.
He says the community has to support victims' families forever. Brenna Owen, The Canadian Press, Tumbler Ridge.
BC Premier David Eby was among those at the vigil and later gave praise to the rapidly arriving supports and to all who played a role in that tragic day.
The stories are just starting to come out about everyone who stepped up to protect, to save lives. It's horrifying and inspirational at the same time.
The father of a student killed in a school shooting in southern Alberta almost 27 years ago says forgiveness was at the heart of how he tackled the tragedy. Retired Reverend Dale Lang is sharing his story again after Tuesday's massacre in Tumbler Ridge.
Even in the midst of all our tears, we were still able to begin the process of healing, and that was incredibly helpful.
Today will be an official day of mourning in British Columbia. The sexual assault trial of Canadian auto parts billionaire Frank Stronach is set to begin in Toronto today after more than a week of delay. The trial by judge was set to begin early last week, but Stronach's lawyer asked for more prep time after receiving a large volume of disclosure at the 11th hour. 93-year-old Stronach has pleaded not guilty to a dozen decades-old charges related to 7 complainants. In a bipartisan effort, the U.S. House of Representatives has voted against President Donald Trump's fentanyl-related tariffs on Canada.
6 Republicans joined Democrats in the largely symbolic move to push against the president's massive tariff agenda.
On this vote, the yeas are 219 and the nays are 211. The joint resolution is passed. Without objection, the motion to reconsider is laid on the table.
While the motion to end the emergency at the Canada-U.S. border passed, it didn't get the 2/3 majority it would need to become veto-proof. Trump responded to the vote with a post on social media, calling Canada among the worst in the world to deal with, especially as it relates to the northern border. In a debate about the motion, Democrat Gregory Meek said Canada isn't a threat, it's a friend and ally. Kelly Malone, The Canadian Press, Washington.
This is The Canadian Press. In sports, it's a big day on the mountain for Canadian ski star Mikhail Kingsbury. The 33-year-old from Dumontaine, Quebec, will be looking for his 4th Olympic medal when he competes in the men's moguls final. Kingsbury has won gold and 2 silvers at the 3 previous Olympics. Ukraine's skeleton racer Vladislav Haraskevich is out of the Milan Cortina Games after he refused to stop wearing a banned tribute helmet. IOC President Kirsty Coventry met him at the track before today's men's race to make a last-minute plea, but he refused. His helmet shows the faces of more than 20 Ukrainian athletes and coaches killed in the war with Russia. In basketball, Jakob Poeltl says he felt pretty good in his return to the Raptors lineup last night. The 30-year-old Austrian big man missed 24 games with nagging back pain, but he was back on the floor for Toronto's 113-95 loss to the Detroit Pistons. From the Canadian Press, I'm Karen Rebo.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to follow and subscribe. For more of today's top stories, visit thecanadianpressnews.ca.